I don't know about you, but that was loud. My eardrum is jacked. I needed to turn my volume down so bad. Holy cow. What's going on, man? Welcome to Slab Podcast, episode 54, where the grades matter, there are no rules. Live, in person. How you doing, Professor Oak?
We are live. Good to go. This is very exciting. Yeah, I'm good. How are you doing? How's your week been?
Yeah, it's been good, man. It's been okay as far as personal life goes. Been not great with work and everything, but for hobby, it's been great. Selling a bunch of stuff, which has been good. A lot of different things happening on my eBay, listing things, and it's been pretty successful. Pretty successful lately. So, what about you?
Good. Yeah, that's good to hear. Yeah, good for me too. I'm excited. I've been excited for this. Been thinking about it for the past week. It's been a little while since we were last live. And yeah, I'm excited to get going.
Hell yeah, man!
A little chat.
So we are set up to directly link this over into Pokenomics live stream, roughly around 10:30. So you got us for about an hour and a half. But we're gonna kick it with you guys. We're hanging out. We got a bunch of topics we can go through, but at the same time, you guys feel free to post any topics, any current events or anything in the chat. We'd appreciate it. But also just gonna be hanging out with you homies in here. And y'all are awesome. Got a bunch of legends in the chat already. I can see you guys.
Loads of them.
So cool. Hell yeah.
We gotta touch on Jake real quick because that was so funny. That I literally messaged you last night, like, oh my god, the last time we saw Jake live was us, like forever ago, and then the next day he scheduled us to go live. That was a great surprise. So I'm excited to pass over to him. Basically, like you said, we'll pass over when we finish. We'll wrap and hopefully watch him for a little bit before bed time. So
Betty bye time.
Betty buys.
Damn, Catch 'em all collectibles. Thanks for the 20 gifted memberships. You did not have to do that, sir. But we did get it corrected. We changed the memberships around. So some of you might have got a canceled membership because I think we deleted the $2.99 one altogether. So it's just the 99-cent one that's up there. So don't feel like you have to donate or join it.
I think it actually let you resubscribe at the lower one and like still connected. When I checked on it let me do that anyway. It let me resubscribe at the lower one, and it still kept my tenure on it. So yeah, well, thanks for that, Dan. I'm halfway through your chat with Dan on the other Dan on the podcast, and with Dave. I think Dave Person.
It was David and Catch 'em all, and then I think he had said Dan talked a couple minutes or something like that. I heard. So
yeah,
I gotta check that one out though. It looks good.
It was. Yeah.
Was it?
David's got a unique sense of humor.
Oh my god, dude! I feel bad for his co-host Dan. He obviously understands a sense of humor. He just gets roasted. I could man. It's a tough
He's
crowd.
fast with it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we've got a lot of rock stars in here. Brandon, Luke, Tanizard.
All the people that leave the spicy comments are in here.
I love it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys realize in the Discord we set up an event. The first ever Oak Slab event was set up to bring people over to here. I don't know if you even do that, but I set it up we've got happening right now in Oak Slab in the Discord. It links directly straight into this YouTube channel for this live stream.
You're just spamming all these people.
Yeah, our first ever event. So if anyone's in that channel right now, they'll see that we're live on YouTube. So I don't know if any of you guys saw that. If any of you came in, let me know if it worked. Pretty cool to see you though. Loving it. Loving seeing everyone in here already.
That's pretty fancy stuff, bud.
Did you see Yeah, Dan's touching on Metazu right now. Did you see Mason's video about Metazu yet from the other day?
No, I just watched. I guess I've skipped that one because I just watched Mason's other video where he was talking about like the most voted upon Pokemon in Japan. I need to go back and watch. Like I got my Metazu fill for a minute, ready to jump back in maybe in a couple days. So apparently,
Well,
it was heavily discussed in that.
Yeah, kind of.
David Person's podcast.
And with Mason's video, Mason actually talked about his involvement more so than about the Metazu stuff, which was super interesting because I've heard him talk about pretty much everything that he said, but not all at the same time. He like kind of brought the whole story together. So it was cool like seeing the flow of that. You know, obviously the circumstances aren't great, but it was interesting to see how much involvement he had, and then how Metazu kind of like went like in a different direction with the business completely. You know, what it seemed like it was going to be. I think it explained a lot, I guess, in terms of why LGSs weren't really behind it as much as some people might thought.
Yeah, I remember. I don't know if we'll get to them, but there was somebody spicy comment that said Lorcana's the next Metazu, or he said it's going to die. Maybe it was Dan. It was Dan's dusty old ass. There ain't no shot. They are, right here. It says catch Lorcana is next, but it did beat Metazu. He said, like, I don't know. I feel like they're doing everything right as far as LGSs go. They've been giving the product out at a decent rate. It's crazy. It's crazy. So I think it's very highly supported at the LGSs. Complete opposite of what Metazu did. Like it's the opposite almost.
Yeah.
Great penetration. Metazu doesn't know about that.
Well, let me see that club again. Was that the 151 print?
No.
Oh, it's. I thought it was. Hang on. Let me show you. I thought it was the 151 print. I thought you had that.
Might have to get my wife to make me one.
I was pretty excited for a second there. I thought it looked pretty cool.
Or apparently I can get. You could probably do it through you could do it through Stream Elements illegally and just have Pokemon content all over your cups, probably.
Why not?
Drew, dude.
I think I've got Pokeballs on mine.
Drew dropped 10 gifted subs. Thanks, dude. You just did that in PK's channel. You need to chill out. Chill out. Not even a Stanley? Nah, these are my wife has those. She's got like 7 of them bitches. I get the cheap shit.
We're gonna
be beautiful and kind. Cheers. What are we drinking tonight?
Stealing a cup.
Drinking tea.
Got a cup of tea. Yep. Might move over to the bourbon depending on how spicy we get. Why not?
All the premium collection mug. Facts. So we gotta do it justice. Last week's spicy comment winner, E-Unit, Ford 20, Stonk Dog, and he said One Piece will nosedive in the next 18 months. I'm going to let you take a swing at it because you're a big One Piece guy.
I think it depends what they do with the IP, right? Are we going to see movies? Are we going to see more series of the live action? Is there going to be a game come out, on PlayStation or something? I think it depends what could be driving that. If they do nothing, yeah, potentially it could nosedive. I mean, people just lose interest when it's less present in front of them. I think, like for me, I think there's a lot of that. But yeah, if they do more just generally with the IP, I could see it doing well, and there being more sets and more cards and stuff. I think it looks pretty fun. It looks pretty cool, and there seems to be quite a lot of interest. Like a lot of people really seem to love it.
Yeah,
Right.
18 months is a year and a half from now.
A long
It's
time.
cooking. Nosedive? What do you consider a nosedive? Like, you consider the prices of sealed product nosediving? Yeah, it probably will happen based on the words that have been spoken about it getting reprinted finally, because they
Mhm.
haven't really done it justice, except for like the first set. It got a second wave with different colored bottoms. Um, yeah, I could see the sealed product maybe coming down a little bit, but damn, the playability is just been insane. Like, I went to my LGS this weekend. Pokemon's almost out the door as far as the actual playing, the scene. Every location is different because you're gonna have it big on the player base. Like, if you got Magic gathering people around and they start gathering at your store and start driving tournaments, like, it's more so what they end up driving, but it's more One Piece right now. We're talking like 30 people tournaments in this small shop I go to. So it's packed like sardines in that bitch. It's crazy.
I feel like what you're saying with the actual playability side of stuff is um, with Pokemon, like Tops, for instance, you know, the old Tops cards and stuff, and some of the promos. I just think that in general, it being playable, even if you're not going to play it, seems to add a bit of what I'm trying to think of what the phrase would be, like genuineness to it. I think I feel like people buy into it more, like can accept it more when it has a use and not just collectible. Because yeah, it's cool and it's collectible and
Yeah.
it's my favorite artist or it's my favorite Pokemon or whatever. But I could also play with it, and it also has liquidity because someone might need it for a deck one day and that kind of stuff. So yeah, being playable, I think that's a pretty good point.
Mm-hmm. Do you own any One Piece cards?
Not yet. I don't think.
No.
I've been looking. I've been searching at them. Did you get a death mat? I don't think I saw that on your list before. Did you add one?
Yeah, it's in there. It technically wasn't finalized because I was gonna put something in the middle, but I wasn't sure about it. But I don't know. It's in the cards, pun intended. But yeah,
we'll have
that's
to do
happening.
one showing off yours and mine, showing what we've got. We should do a mini video on that.
Could happen. We got to do a slab one. That's what I want. I got enough greeny shit.
Yeah,
that'd be pretty fire. Not gonna lie, that'd be pretty fire.
I'd like a slabbed cup.
Good, yeah, that'd be dope. Not for sale to the public though, just for personal use. We don't want to share the IP with anybody.
Quilly said he wants a quilt of the mats.
Oh, can you click on these and highlight them?
Awesome. I don't know.
Try.
Can I? Nope. You're the boss. I don't have admin access.
Jesus Christ. I'm just going to kick you right now. Kick from studio. Ban from studio. That's harsh. All right. We done learned something today. All right. So I can, what about in the top right? Can you see the starred comments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you can click it. So those are like different ones I've starred with like actual questions and stuff. That's cool.
I didn't know you could store that. That's awesome.
No, that is cool. Yeah, I don't think I ever realized it. Maybe it's new, but they keep doing good stuff for sure. We got to do a spicy comment for next week. You got anything? You been put any thought in? You want me to go first?
You can go first if you got one.
I did, and I totally just is gone. Damn, what was it? Somebody give me a good one. STC's coming in with some good stuff. Shout out to STC. I think he's in Hawaii, right? Jesus. Insane.
He's hilarious.
How much are you guys donating to Your boy Rattle, crying face. I don't dispose shout out my donations that may or may not be happening.
Yeah, I was watching some of it earlier. I didn't finish the video yet, but I'm about 3/4 of the one through him talking about it. And, just going through everything that was happening with it. It seemed a little silly. A lot of the stuff, it's hard to buy into it. So I can understand why he's frustrated. But he's going to need it. Yeah, lawyers aren't cheap.
Yeah, the whole court system's jacked. It should be before somebody's forced to spend tens of thousands of dollars, it should be another layer before that, like a mediator that reads the paper and just goes, that is complete bullshit. Yeah, that's okay. Let's go to the next level. That is complete bullshit. Let's go to the next level. It'd be so quick, but the courts would get less money. But it would save us, the taxpayers, a lot of money. I feel like it's crazy.
See, I thought judges did that.
What?
I thought a judge would need to read that whole thing and sign off on it.
Yeah, but before it gets to that level, I feel like lawyers are involved.
So a judge did sign off on that?
No, I don't know. I'm not sure about that process. I've only ever done small claims myself.
I don't know either, but it just seems kind of allegedly ridiculous. Like it's like, what's going on there? It doesn't make any sense. A lot of the stuff he was saying, I was like, this Sean Bassett guy is allegedly pretty dumb.
And this is the end of the podcast. I will talk to you guys. No, sure. I don't know who this is.
That's my spicy topic.
This is.
Rattle's gonna win. Rattle for the win. FTW. I don't know who Sean is.
No contest.
I know he bought something from me that was allegedly a 9.5 CGC card, but we won't get into that.
I am not affiliated with this podcast. So.
Well, who am I? I'm a nobody. You can't sue the immigrant. That would look terrible, wouldn't it?
That would not look good. That would not look good. Oh shit, man, that's good stuff. That's a good spicy comment. I think my spicy comment is Pokemon's got complete shit sets the rest of the year, and I'm gonna have to buckle up.
Oh god.
Kind of ties into the title of the video. All opinions of Slabbed Podcast are theirs alone, and the Dagreenshiz Enterprises do not share those opinions. Yeah, gotta put the official our lawyer, Ketchmal. There he is. He's a lawyer and a tax advisor.
Yeah, I loved PK shouting out the Mile High. I think we need to get Mile High involved with him.
Yeah, I'm not familiar. I've heard that name. He's a lawyer, apparently. I
don't think he is a lawyer. He went to law school.
Yale.
He studied law, but I don't think he actually practices. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah, I just watched. It was a true crime. I just watched my first ever true crime on Netflix, and there was a guy that he went to Harvard or Yale or something like that. Got a lawyer degree, was a lawyer, and was doing some Gone Girl style stealing people from houses shit in California, and they weren't believing the females because it sounded insane. Because he'd release them, and they'd be like, "You just made all that up." It was insane. It blew my mind. It was the best true crime thing I've ever seen, but I've only seen one, so it was pretty cool. Spicy comment is you need to physically buy a card before adding it to your registry. Jesus Christ. That's good.
I bet people do that.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many people don't give a F about the registry though. At all. A lot of people don't even know it exists.
Yeah. Yeah, I ain't
Love all
gonna get
kinds of
into it right now, but yeah, that's that he's talking about a specific event that happened over the last 72 hours.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I called him out on Instagram, actually, the guy that did it. And then I deleted the stories because after about 70 messages, he seemed a little less shady. So, yeah, it
Yeah.
was just a
I
weird,
missed
it was a
out on that
weird
one, I think.
situation. It was a weird situation. I put like 4 things. Yeah, it was a weird situation. Yeah, Polefather, I don't think he ended up getting that Mewtwo though, did you? Sad times.
Let's get
I,
rattle on it.
I was doing my own rattle. I literally was like going in on him. I'm like, so why the hell would you do like this and this? He was like, well, that I don't know. It really bad. It looked bad, but crazy. Damn. Podcast PSA numbers of Japanese special sets are bonkers. Yeah, 100%. Like the graded quantities, like some of the shit's insane.
Yeah, some of the Pikachus. I mean, there's so many. Pokemon. I love his name every time I see it.
Pokemon. I think that's can we debate that? That'd be weird.
I don't know if he was asking us or the chat. I'd say mine is
Let's make it
pretty mine's pretty meaningful and like fun little things.
Talking shit, dog.
But hang on,
God
let me
damn.
finish. Mine is like fun little stuff and like things that are meaningful to me, and yours are like actual collectible stuff. You know, things that are actually worth money and good quality and stuff. So half a dozen of one, 6 of another. I sent you a cookie. Yeah. Has PSA ever sent you a cookie? A custom made cookie?
No,
I
am not.
One of 2.
Yeah, you probably got one of those rugs right up under the CEO's desk just for your knees so they don't get rug burns too.
Yeah, it's a pillow, but I'll give it you. I'll give it you. Oh, just says your reflection has no meaning. That's not what I meant. I was trying to say that mine's BS stuff. Mine's trinkets. I collect rocks because
said
they
your
look
collection
cute.
has no meaning.
Walrus, I feel attacked. I literally have a rock by my front door that my daughter painted for me because it looks cute. Yeah.
Are you one of those sentimental parents where when they bring home schoolwork, you have like a file folder, you store all of it?
Boxes, bro, literally right next to me right now. Like, no kidding. I got footprints. The very hungry caterpillar. Are you freaking kidding me? Look at that shit. Oh my god. I freaking love my kids. Yeah, I'm sentimental
Copyright.
as hell. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't know. It's a triangle, but still, I'm keeping it forever.
Slab it up.
Yeah.
I am not that parent at all. Most of it's straight in the trash. Is that bad? That's bad.
That's bad. Walrus and nail clippings. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that would be yeah, that's bad. I keep some things when I don't like clutter. And the shit just gets on the floor and it pisses me off, man. It's in the trash.
There's stuff everywhere.
Take a photo and chuck it. Amen. Ain't nobody. My mom, God love her heart, but she's got a freaking file holder of all my shit. I ain't gonna want that. I don't want none of that.
It's gonna sit there for a while, eh?
That was a bad time. That was brutal.
Luke says he bets you don't even have a rock.
I was trying to think.
These guys.
I don't think I got a rock, dude. I don't have a fucking rock.
I don't even need a drink. This is awesome.
Why don't you have a meaningful collection like Oak? Apparently I I don't know. I just need to look myself in the freaking mirror and reassess my life and collect rocks and fucking cookies and children's drawings.
Yeah. Hey, I did do a giveaway in the Discord for that cookie. So
Who
I
got
don't
that?
hold everything. I forgot. I could probably find it pretty easy. Yeah, I forgot.
Was
It
it
was a
a
while ago
guy
now.
named Purple or something? No.
It was nice. He sent me a picture of it half eaten. He actually ate it. I forget. I've done
I do have
so
a
many
rock.
giveaways. Was it avocado? Brandon said it was avocado. Oh, that's cute.
Little triple stump there for you.
Castle, he just makes it himster. He just said he kept the umbilical cord. And then he deleted it. Oh, it's funny.
No, he deleted this comment that's on the screen right now.
Someone deleted it. Yeah, it went.
Oh, it's still there
on the YouTube side. That's
nice.
funny.
I'm just gonna leave it on the screen then. Yeah, I wasn't that guy. I didn't even get to cut the first one because the daughter was purple. So it was like an emergency situation.
Oh gosh.
But yeah, that would have been interesting to actually keep a piece of it. It's kind of strange, but to each their own. You're gonna slab it. If you
Apparently,
Tops would put that into a card as like a patch, and then have it get it signed, and then they'll slab it. They don't. It doesn't matter what the card is. They can, if as long as it's signed, it can get slabbed at PSA.
I didn't know that you could keep that stuff.
Umbilical cords.
Like, do you take it home in a bag of ice? What do you do with it? Do they put it in a dehydrator?
No,
Send you
I
home with
couldn't
it?
effing tell you. They probably give you literally a sandwich bag, and the umbilical cords in that bitch. That's what. Yeah, almost guaranteed.
Okay, apparently, like keeping cute pictures from the daycare has turned into me hoarding teeth and nails. I'm not a creep. I'm not a psycho. I just think it's cute and they make cute things. Yeah,
You'll
no
probably
teeth.
keep some Mason Berry teeth though.
Oh baby.
Yeah, I think your collection's cooler, more sentimental. Mine's dog shit. To answer
I got
that
a
question.
lot. I got a lot of stuff I've never shown. I really should do a collection video and just show like how much random bullshit I've got and like what a problem I have, because it would be a pretty long, decent video. I do have a lot of stuff. CSW said, ooh, live. Hi from England. Love the podcast. I'm going to subscribe to CSW. Gambit Z420. I don't know what you're into.
CSW. Why can I not see that? How long ago was that? Oh yeah,
Like
I got it.
Hi,
Speaking
CSW.
of videos, E-Unit, the guy who got the spicy comment, posted a video this week talking about MetaZoo, another MetaZoo video. Brought the people out of the woodwork on that one.
Yeah, I was excited. I love seeing people posting videos, and yeah, he was in the car having a little drive with Rooney, having a little chat. It is late in England. It's like 2:30 a.m. Must be up drinking.
Oh, it was the piece that dried up and fell off. Got it. Yeah, you eat that, bro. Protein, bro. Come on.
I don't think we ever found ours. I think it like fell off while they were wearing clothes or something for our kids. I really don't think I would have kept it.
Yeah, no shot.
All right. Now it's gone downhill.
Answer the question, Oak.
That's not really a thing, though, is it? That's a joke, isn't it?
No,
like it's not a
joke at all.
People don't really buy farts and underwear and collect them.
Almost get underwear for sure. Farts? That's interesting, but I could see it.
Like underwear, like from a person or like from Walmart.
Ask Dan. Dan used to do some of that shit. Dan, let us know in the chat which one you're still collecting. But yeah, usually used. That's how I make my side hustle money. Dan would buy them.
Who made a spoof meta suit channel?
Yeah, it's been floating around for a while. It's not spoof.
That's funny.
Get out of here, Mike. What Tony Hawk Pro Skater was the best game? Do you know who that is?
Oh, one. For sure.
The soundtracks, so good. Love those soundtracks.
Yeah.
Which one's the one with the school?
I think the thing with the second one, when I remember playing, it felt like, oh, like this is actually good quality. But the first one, I feel like had the connection to, because it was just something so new. I'd never played a game like that.
Oh yeah, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. It had the warehouse, or was this warehouse?
Yeah, that huge room. You could go up the walls and along the
go through the glass. The glass line is separating the two rooms.
Get up to that ceiling spot. I wasn't very good at it, but it was fun.
I could see that.
Yeah.
Hanger, that's what it is. Yep, you grind on the helicopter rail, it goes up, you go get the videotape outside.
God, that is such a long time ago. That's like hurting my brain to try and think of it.
Best music for sure. Matt Hoffman, video game. I think he had passed away. Which is crazy. He was young. I forget how or what, or if it was what happened there, but yeah, he's insane. You don't hear about bikers too much anymore. BMX.
No.
Maybe I'm just out of it.
I miss my BMX. I had so much fun on that thing. I was a BMXer, not a skater. IRL.
Yeah. STC asks, will a death to a Pokemon artist make his cards more valuable, like in the art world? Ooh. Hasn't that happened? I thought there was one artist that did pass. But I have no clue who that is. I swear I heard it at some depths of some Pokemon YouTuber, but I would think, yeah. I mean, immediately when it happens, for sure. Like, people will be like, oh no, drought. I need to go get mine now, because I didn't think about it till now, and then straight to the effing moon. So
yeah,
but it'll come back down.
It's a sad thought, but I'm sure there would be some impact like that. Yeah, like people, especially if they created some of the bigger hitter stuff. I know a lot of people speculate when like players, like really good sports players, die or go in the Hall of Fame, or this or that. They always doing that kind of stuff. So yeah, maybe it's an odd one.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to happen. Artist Dead Scalper will be putting out hit on our Jesus. Whoa. Jodo Jake's in the house. Shout out to Jodo Jake. Dude's a legend. There's several games actually owned, but just played the same level over and over. Yeah.
There was a game called, like LAPD Cop or something, and you were like this robot, and it was a demo that had you like a robot, LAPD robot in the future. And you have to go and like blow stuff up and like stop the bad guys. Oh my god, I played that thing over and over. I really like the original Grand Theft Autos. I used to play that a lot.
The top-down ones, or
yeah, back on my PS1, that one was fun. So crazy.
yeah, never played that. I played Driver when it was the same. It was the top-down, similar concept though. That was like a rip-off of GTA. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pizza Hut demos. Was it you I was talking to about those?
No, that sounds like a rich
Maybe it
person
was
thing.
maybe it was Mertz or somebody. I can't remember who it was, but they were like super nostalgic for this. I think they went and bought one.
Yeah, I did not get Pizza Hut as a kid. My games were pirate, illegal ones. Don't slap me with a slap lawsuit for that, guys. Yep, definitely rented some games. He bought that demo off eBay. Huh.
Have
I
you
don't
ever
think I heard him.
you've had you said a pirated game? Or
Yeah, my PlayStation 1 I got chipped. Like the guy at the
okay.
that worked at the local grocery store would like chip them for all the neighborhood kids.
Wow, that
So
was
we
way
do that.
before I knew anything about that crap. That's crazy you could do that back then. Makes sense.
Yeah, and then the good games were like $3 and pounds, you know, and then the crap games were like $2. So I'd save up my money from work or whatever, and I'd buy pirate games super cheap.
Yeah, I had a friend who had a modded Xbox 360 and was able to make his own games. That was cool. That was cool.
I'm like behind the text. I need to sit up. Sorry.
Oh yeah. I've been trying to block you out actually, most of it.
Yeah,
The
CSW
viewership went up
knows.
instantly.
Yeah, CSW is saying chip PlayStation was big in UK. Definitely. I guess I don't know if it was actually a chip that was put in it. I think what they did is they used the wire and short circuited around, like basically skipped around the part that checked if it was legit. You know, I guess a capacitor or whatever, I don't know, whatever happens on a chipboard thing. But JTAG tag days.
I think it's a chip. I think it's like a chip, but I'm not sure that you do. It sounds familiar, but it doesn't ring a bell. Kind of at the same time. You could burn games. I knew people that would rent and copy, so that is a way. Or torrenting.
Yeah, so we didn't have a computer, so I'd just buy it from the guy that did the.
You go buy
chipping.
like a $4 copy, $5 copy from the guy. Like the game.
Yeah, like literally like $3. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I pulled up to a Sketch CVS one time. Sketch. And these couple dudes were sitting in like this Escalade looking at me. They're like, yeah, this guy's about to buy some shit. And I'm pulling up in like my 1996 Cirrus. The wheels are like rusting off. And this other dude pulls up next to me. He's got a flannel on, looks like the whitest son of a gun you'll ever seen. Steps out of the car, opens up his trunk. And the guys in the Escalade got to be looking at us like, ah, shit's going down, bud. Watch this. So I made sure when we exchanged, I was like holding up CDs, like walking away, so I didn't get like. They're like probably like, what the effing nerds? Like, what are we doing?
It's awesome.
Good times. Crazy.
Simpler times, that's for sure.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oak still has 4. He still has 4 of them bitches.
I don't know what Gigapet is. My sister had a Tamagotchi. She was the favorite kid for sure. She had one of those fancy Tamagotchis. I would go outside and find like an ant or something and have a real life Tamagotchi. Yeah, I didn't get any of those fancy games.
You know what you know what it is, right?
Yeah. Oh, I used to steal it.
The little
when she was with her friends.
She'd come home and be dead. She'd be like,
yeah, just like feed it over and over and over until it died, and she'd be all mad.
Yeah.
Kinibuchi was an artist at base set. Said he died and confirmed by Arita. Greeny said he did Diglett in base set. Oh.
Damn. Just it probably is never gonna happen, dude. Never gonna have a signed Diglett now. Damn. That's dark. That's dark. Pikachu virtual pet is greater than Tamagotchi. I'm guessing that's a thing. Never knew it. Apparently it's a thing. Makes sense. Like I remember talking about video games a lot, but there was like this pet games, Nintendogs. Whoo! I never played it, but that thing swept the nation. I can only imagine it with a Pikachu or a Diglett.
I think I got that game free when I bought. Do you remember that the Nintendo where you'd open it up and you'd have two screens when that one came out?
A DS.
Not the SP, not the square one, the longer one. Yeah, it's probably the original DS. I think when I bought that, I got that dog game free with it, and I started playing it, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" You have to like rub its head and give it food, and I was like, "Nah, I need Pokemon."
Yep, exactly.
Well, we're getting super nostalgic in the chat today.
Yeah, we're throwing it way back. Y'all remember the Burger King games for the? Oh my god, there's like the King Racer game. It was like Mario Kart, but for Burger King. Oh my god, I played this. And the it was a Doritos game. It was like a Doritos. It was like you got to run through the obstacle course, and it was all timed and shit. Played the crap out of that. Damn.
Definitely an American thing.
Whoa. You know Burger King in the UK?
I mean, I think, yeah, there was one in the next town, but I don't remember them giving like games or anything crazy like that. No, I don't remember that. Maybe they did. I don't know.
Brain Yo-Yo, X-Brain. I remember the X-Brains. Yo-Yos were huge back then. I feel like Yo-Yos, I feel like those were right before Pokemon for us in school, but
yeah,
maybe it was after.
Jake said Burger Majesty in the UK. Oh, brilliant. He's sick. Do you hear about the king? They just said he's got cancer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I just heard the false prince just left the US to go say hello again or something. I don't remember like that. The one that nobody likes anymore.
Drama.
That's dating the American or married to the American.
Yeah. Yep, Mr. Harry. Ball rolling down the hill.
On those guys in a while.
Any game where there's a ball rolling down the hill is stressful. We don't need no
Fusion
balls
Frenzy.
rolling down hills. Not about it.
I don't remember Fusion Frenzy at all. No. That looks like it's like Super Monkey Ball, but for adults. I don't know. Damn. Crazy. You don't have any graded video games or anything, right? Or
no, not graded.
Not even no sealed, no complete in box. You gotta have complete in box. Like
I mean, yeah,
probably.
I got like 360 games. I've got some PlayStation 4 and 5 games, Switch games. Like I've got stuff, but nothing like super old. Nothing crazy, no. There's some PS1 games I'd love. I just want every time I've looked, they've either not existed, I can't find them anywhere, or they're at a ridiculous price. So I don't want to get into that. Get myself into a sticky situation if I start playing around trying to find that stuff. Oof, SSX Tricky. That was the snowboarding down the mountain game, right?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Is there another type of way to snowboard?
Yeah, on those like slope things.
Aren't those down mountains usually? Or are you
No,
talking?
like
You're
the
talking
fake.
the half pipes.
Yeah, like the actual like made slopes. Because I think most people go to those, right? Not down on like a literal, like that game. You're like literally going down a mountain. There's all different like crazy obstacles. Snowboarding generally is like kind of man-made from the ones I've seen people doing anyway. I've never done it. I grew up in a forest, so.
Oh, how many collecticons are you going to?
I'd like to do Orlando. That's in like September 2027. It feels like forever away.
I will be older. For sure.
When's your birthday?
One and done? Oh, March. Old.
It's refreshing being around you and everyone in the chat talking about this stuff because everyone at work makes me feel really old. They're all really young. I'm the oldest person in my whole department group, like by far.
They're a bunch of
very, very young.
They're the Fortnite, what's Minecraft and Roblox crew.
Probably. Yeah.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting generation.
No cap.
Very. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I mean,
no
it's
no printer.
Yeah. Pokey Collectibles said, "Do you see $12 grading in the next month or two? I had $13.99 sub complete in about 30 weeks. You'll love to see it. What do you think? That's dope.
With PSA?
Yeah, PSA's down right now as far like turnaround times.
It's very fast.
It's almost worth sending. Shit.
Honestly, I've said the last 2 summers that we'll get down to $10 soon, and here we are, it's 2024, and we're still not there. So, can't win them all. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think we want it. I think we need it. I think the problem is inflation. Obviously had an impact last year. Labor is expensive at the moment. That kind of stuff. I don't know if it's going to come back. I think the days might be done. I might have to succumb to the losses there.
Yeah. I don't think it's going to go down again that quick. I think we're on a special right now at $13.99. I don't think it's new standard pricing. So
yeah.
And if I'm wrong on if I'm right on that, 100% no $12 in the next couple of months. It would be a special thing. I could see a Black Friday special, $12 now, $11 because that's 7 months away. No, 9 months away. So I could see that. Maybe even $11.99, $10. That would be crazy. I got my first PSA stack in a year going out. I mentioned on my live Sunday. Bunch of cool stuff. First PSA. So I'm excited. A couple sports cards, bunch of Lorcana.
Sweet.
Some Yugi Mons.
Is there a minimum amount to submit?
I don't know. I haven't looked in a while, but I got going for at least 25 is kind of what I was thinking.
I got some if you needed more to bulk it up. I could add some in.
20 cards.
Oh, yeah. You're good then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Collecticons for me. Go ahead.
I was going to say Dripsaw was asking about the Rattle lawsuit. I didn't finish the video yet. I'm about 3/4 of the way through, but it seems silly. I mean, I don't understand. I don't think he can win. I think he knows he can't win. I don't think there's actually anything that is suing for, really. It didn't seem like there was much substantial in there. But I'm not a lawyer. I know people have sued and won for crazier stuff. So,
yeah, I think it's defamation. Is kind of the whole gist of it. I'm not I listened to it, but I think I listened to it on 2x, and that was not a good idea. Really tough to take in a lot of lawyer speak at that speed, even though, like, I don't know, I just hate reading that type of text and listening to it. But I've been following Carl Jobst, who had a similar thing where he's getting sued defamation by Billy Mitchell, who cheated on a bunch of video game things, and that hasn't come to a resolution yet. He did the same thing. He got over $100,000 in donations to go towards the lawsuit, and it's been going on for a long effing time. It hasn't been resolved. It's been well over a year. This isn't gonna, like, if this goes into it, like, that's the crappy part about this. Like I said, like we had talked about it briefly earlier, Drisbor, you might not have been in here, but it could just get drug on for so long and it's dog shit. It sucks that is possible. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm sure the lawyers are going to get involved no matter what because they're going to make money. They're always the winner, right?
Yeah. Yep. My quick collect cons I'm going to for sure are Chicago, probably Orlando. And I'd like to do at least one more, probably a Texas one at the end of the year, maybe. We'll see. I'm thinking 3 though. Maybe a 4th, but at least 3 for sure. But the first one's Orlando, which is May, June. I thought that was May or June.
It's soon. Yeah.
You just said it was September, I thought.
Yeah, because no, I was just joking. I said September 2027. I was just like saying it feels like forever away. Just because the last one was like January, February. It's already been a year. But yeah, it's in 2 or 3 months. I probably need to book the ticket for it. Really, are you vending at the Orlando one? Do you know yet?
Doubtful. I don't know yet though. Chicago for sure. Orlando, I'd say doubtful. But yeah, I don't know. Wow. Danny said Bassick wants 2.5 milli. I do remember seeing that now. So not just defamation, but yeah, he wants 2.5 milli because he was defamed, which cost him the contract or the deal. Like the guy that saw Rattle's video, he's probably backed off because he's like, I think I'm all set, dude. That's probably what happened, but speculation.
Is it defamation if it's true? Like if he can prove that it's true? I don't know how any of that
I don't know.
works.
I don't know how that works. Like I thought it was a right to free speech. I don't know how all that shit works. It's insane to me that like if I don't know. It's really weird how defamation works, to be honest. I wish the Carl Jobst thing has been closed out because then I would have more knowledge on it. But that's, like I said, it's still going. I haven't.
Yeah, no resolution to review kind of thing. I guess what he could do is just kind of say, yeah, it's true, but the way that he talked about it and incited people to talk about it in a specific way was to cause harm. Like even though it was true, I guess that's probably the way that it's going, which I guess it kind of was in a sense, but for good reason. Well, for the good reasons that Rattle was saying. I don't know. I haven't watched every single one of the videos on it. But yeah, I mean, so now it's just what might come from that. There's some question marks, isn't there?
Yep. Shout out to this guy for being a member for 1 effing month. Damn, what a stud. Good work, Professor Oak.
It's almost 2 months.
That's loyalty there. That is loyalty.
Like Danny said there, slander is not free speech. So he's got to prove whether it's true or whether it is like something he was saying to inform, people, or if it was, something done in harm, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. It's all messy.
Cheers, Oak. From Missing No Drew.
It's weird
You
seeing
would
it so
think,
big so you can see clearer.
yeah, I would love if they ever did a freaking pay a homage to Missing No, dude. That would be so dope. Like that'd be insane. Like
Iconic.
that is so needed. Yeah. It was
They
so
could
iconic.
build it into like a Halloween promo or something.
Yeah, something stupid. Yeah, exactly. That'd be hilarious. That thing would moonshot. All the young kids would be like, I got this dumbass looking card, Pa. What are we doing? It would be, yeah, crazy.
Surf.
PSW's Lorcana messed up by not releasing online game same time. Reminds me of World of Warcraft TCG evolving into Hearthstone. Yeah, but it's kind of strange. Like, I don't know. Like the online TCG stuff, it's got to be completely separate, I feel like, from the TCG itself. Like, I look at all the Yu-Gi-Oh ones, and they're extremely successful, but they're not the same format as the current format in the US. If it was a mirror of it, it would be much harder roads ahead. But maybe that's not what you're saying. I think it being out at the same time helps significantly because they can be each boost each other. Like put ads in for the new set's out.
Marketing,
There's
the
new things for the game.
excitement, the talk.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Because there is overlap, right? Like there's people that play games and cards, there's people that play games and watch the show, there's people that watch the show and play the cards, and yeah, there's definitely people that have the toes in each pond. So when I hear Yu-Gi-Oh mentioned, oh man,
hell yeah, brother. Eesh. Glad we can get you excited here.
I love it. Should I pull a couple of a couple of the last.
Yeah, Poke Collectibles. What sort of content would you like to see, which isn't being done? I'll let you go first.
So anything you're really enjoying?
You want me to leave it on the screen or take it off?
I don't mind. Content that I want to. Content that this seat is broken. It won't go up. So I'm like super low.
That's what she said.
Like, there you go. Definitely not, but I see what he did there. I think for me, there's a lot of content I enjoy. The content I really enjoy is when people are real, which I think is underrated in you, for instance, right? You talk about, here's what I'm doing. Here's what went well. Here's what didn't go well. Here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm collecting. Here's what I bought. Here's what I'm looking at in this auction. Like you're just showing what you're doing in that. And I'm not saying that's the content I love, all the things you're doing. I think it's the content that you're showing what you're doing. So I would like to see other people do that, whether they're collecting coins or they're collecting like a specific Japanese promo or something, and they're like, everything in there. I just generally like seeing and experiencing what everyone else is doing, and I don't think there's enough of that. I think a lot of people, which isn't necessarily bad, it's just not my favorite. A lot of people make videos to try and be entertaining or to try and I guess like to do something that they think would do well or get a lot of views or something. And that's like, for me, it's good. Like I watch that stuff, but I really like this stuff where it's real people talking about real stuff, their real thoughts, their real collection, their real selling, good, bad, ugly, all that, everything in between. That's my thoughts. What about you?
Yeah, so I do love that style of content, which is why I like TJ Hunt, the video or the car guy, because he It's about his collection of his cars and flipping cars and fixing cars and all of that, which is why I do kind of what I do, just in cards and others bullshit. I do love watching that, and there isn't a whole lot of it. Like you said, most of the people are doing very informative videos, educational videos, advice videos, a lot of it. It would be cool to get more behind the scenes stuff. Like the card show stuff is awesome. Like that is that. Like people recapping. The Mexican hipster does recaps on card shows he goes to, and like people recapping eBay lives, like old school Pokemon's doing it now and stuff like that. So just talking about real life shit going on. Dan obviously talks about all of his different things, but more collector side, not all just sales and sales and sales, but more like the passion and what drives you and what you're into. There is some of it, but there's not like there isn't a whole bunch, I guess. I agree.
Yeah, I liked that. I think that was a good reference to the Mexican hipster. I know it was there earlier. I'm not sure if it still is. Excuse me. But I was watching those videos too. He was talking about what he was going to do and what he was going to take. And, he was showing some of that stuff. And then he did the recap kind of thing and talked about how it went and what happened. I loved that. I remember listening to that while I was cleaning the sink in the bathroom and doing a bit of laundry and doing stuff. And I was listening to him talk and, peeking at some of the stuff he was showing. That's the stuff that gets me through the day. That's the stuff where I feel like, because I work from home, I work remote. That's me, I guess, in the time where I would be in the real world. That's like the real world part for me, after work when I can list that kind of stuff. So I love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I get excited when you post videos. I'm not trying to kiss your ass, but generally that's the kind of content I want to see.
I'll let you read the next one from Mr. Eddie.
I watched Pugarev for 3 minutes earlier, and he was opening some Hidden Fates packs, and he had 1.2 million views 2 days ago. A million views of him opening, just doing a Hidden Fates opening, just opening some Pokemon card packs, and he got 1 million views. I had no idea that many people tuned in to watch pack openings.
You've watched Nastia with your children at home?
Oh yeah.
I mean how many views does that get?
Boo
brain rot.
Brain
rot.
I think she's actually she's the number 1 YouTuber or number 2 YouTuber or something
in the UK.
In that space. In that space of kids
in the children YouTube, brain rot shit. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, we don't allow that on the TV anymore. But yeah, she's printing effing money. Just kids love watching YouTube.
She has her own
kids love YouTube.
Mobile game. She has her own toys in Walmart. Yeah, I mean it's YouTube's dangerous for sure. Okay, Eddie looks like he's driving a really cool car. I can't tell what it is. What would you do if I got a PSA 10 of a card and you really wanted, but it's not a true 10? Crack it, sell it, or keep it as is. If it's for my collection, I would try and get it as cheap as possible. And the fact that it's not a true 10. If I'm trying to crack it or sell it, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to try and draw it down as cheap as possible. I don't want to pay full market for one that looks a little rough. But I probably wouldn't want to hold on to it. If I'm buying it because it's a 10 to do something weird, I want it to be a 10. I'm fine with 9s and 8s and raw cards and stuff. But if I'm genuinely searching for a 10, I want it to look like a 10, I think. Right?
I mean, yeah, but I think in his case, the way he ordered it, say you bought the 10 off eBay, Heritage, wherever, you get it in your hands, you look at it, wow, this is dog shit, this is a 7. Do you keep it or sell it or crack it, or what do? You definitely don't crack it. You just flip it back into the. If you don't want it, if you really truly don't want it, flip that bitch back into the market, get your money back, basically.
Yeah.
Or
still has a
I
10.
just did this recently. I have a Zapdos 10 that is dog shit quality, but I was like,
Right.
I'm just gonna keep the 10 now. My stupid ass need to want to fill this gap is filled, and if I want to sell it ever, I'll sell it. And it says 10 on the label. Some other dumbass is gonna buy the freaking card, buy the label, not the grade. It's just perpetually the way it is with some of this old slabs.
Did you see CGC grade the Michael Jordan Fleer in a 10? Did you see that video today?
No, on Instagram.
Pop one, they graded it CGC 10. It's not a
Gem
10.
Mint.
It's not a 10. It had
Gem
a
Mint
soft
10.
corner. It looked slightly off top to bottom, probably within 10 range, honestly. But that mixed with it looked like a bit of a soft corner on the top right. I don't know. Like, for how strict they've been on 10s, and I feel like they're pretty close to PSA standard now. Like, I was pretty shocked. Do you see the picture?
I got a video. Top right corner. Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious. There's a certain number. I can go look that up later, but that's crazy. But
generally
10's not
very
perfect.
Generally very harsh on sharp corners with sports, right?
Yeah, I've gotten wrecked. Like when I graded vintage sports cards one time in my life, I got power fisted. It was like I averaged like a 4. I was like, yeah, these are like 7s and 8s. I got like 4s and 5s. Like it was disgusting. I was shocked. And the one other time I graded a Gretzky rookie card, it came back like an N7 or whatever it was. It was like trimmed. I was like, I'm done with sports. I'm like, and vintage sports are not my bag. Holy shit.
That's what I'm saying. And that's vintage sport. And it's the vintage sport card for a lot of people. Like it's really highly regarded, that card. They hit a 10.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's got Ben Wallace in it. I didn't realize that till recently.
And they know that people are going to be more critical of those kind of cards in a 10. It's not a $50 card that like people will forget, quickly if it's graded in a 10. Not too big of a deal, but that's a big one to not be accurate. In my opinion. Yeah. Allegedly. Don't slap me.
I like on CGC's page, I like that they mix together the sports, the TCG, kind of all on one page. And it's not all separated because I think PSA right now is all separated. And I think Heritage is all separated. Well, I can see those, but
you can submit together now though with PSA, right?
I hope so. Because in the set, the cards I'm about to be sending in.
Yeah, I think they changed it a few months back, not too long ago. So yeah, I agree. I like that CGC went the full kablooey. They really said, yeah, just send us anything. We'll grade it.
Yeah.
Dribble gone out fishing. Oof. No, I need to. It's been kind of cold here. It's been kind of cold in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, not ice fishing cold, but it's been chilly. We've been in like the 40s. Like that's cold for Florida.
35 active viewers right now. What's going on, Pete Tattoo?
We're at 40 at one point.
Y'all I haven't been asking. Y'all better slap that mother effing like button. That's all I ask. We don't ask for much. Slap the mother effing shit out of that.
It's Florida code. It is Florida code. Enjoy seeing people's collection and what they plan to buy. Same. Did you watch Louis C.K.'s new stand-up? Nope. I thought he was cancelled.
Who is he? What was the last stand up you watched? Who was it? Matt Rife.
No, I watched little clips of him. I was watching some Saturday Night Live the other day that someone
Because I
sent
sent
me.
you that one clip.
I wasn't
that
gonna.
was so
I wasn't
good.
gonna say it. But
We should do that for each other.
yeah,
I'll
I'd
write
enjoy that.
racial jokes about the UK. You write racial jokes about white people in America.
Okay,
That'd be hilarious.
Let's do it.
Let's get thumbs ups in the chat if you want to hear it. That'd be pretty funny.
The
Definitely
Hobby.
get canceled.
I didn't know there was an IGN documentary of The Hobby.
Matt Rife. He definitely watched Matt Rife. He's lying. He's capped. My last one was Pete Davidson's stand up. He had a Netflix special drop in the last month, 2 months, 3 months. That was pretty good.
He's funny.
Haven't heard of this though.
No, I haven't.
Just backhanded that like button. Hell yeah, bud. Let's go. Are you making any vintage Pokemon plays currently?
No, I've sold a couple and they did not go for what I was hoping they were going to go for. So, yeah, not a good time for selling. Probably for buying some stuff though.
Plays? When I think the word plays, I'm thinking buying and flipping. But I haven't bought a collection in a while. For Pokemon, to be honest, it is dark. Like I'll watch some of them on some of these streams or some eBay stuff, but Jesus Christ, some of the prices some of these people pay for some of these collections is absurd.
Very confident.
Like that's a play. Like if you wanted to make a separate eBay and doctor up photos in old binders and make things look nice and shiny, you could be stealing money legally from people because people be spending dumbass money on some raw cards and binders that look old.
Yeah, people get real confident with that stuff, it feels like.
Matt McCusker? I know a Matt McCusker. He's in Florida. That's hilarious.
Is he funny?
I think that's hilarious, though. We met him in Orlando. We were drinking across the table from
Matt.
him.
No, there must be a famous one too.
I'm guessing.
He's not a comedian. I mean, he's funny,
That's
but
hilarious.
he's not. I don't think he's an actual comedian.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
Oh, that didn't even click. That's funny. You said that, yeah.
That went straight to my brain.
I'll let you control the chat because I think we're on different timelines.
What do you see? What's the
Eddie's asking if I have a fish tank.
What the fuck? Oh, way up here. Okay.
Yeah. So, we've moved houses a couple of times the past 2 years until we decide where we're going to settle. We may relocate somewhere else. This is like not 100% going to stay here. So I haven't set up another one like anything special lately. I shut down my nano reef that I had at the older house. I shut it all down, sold all the fish and stuff. I had a really had a beautiful snowflake clown, like a white clownfish, basically white and black. That was pretty. But yeah, I've just got a little 3-gallon with a pretty beta fish, betta splendens. At the moment, nothing too crazy. And then we have a leopard gecko.
What's your beta fish's name?
Colorly.
You named it?
No, the kid. The kiddo.
We got a beta fish too.
You do?
Yep. The fish's name is Moon. I named it. No.
I like it.
And last night they tried assassinating the fish. They filled the tank with fish food. We woke up, the freaking fish tank was filled with, it was solid orange and it smelled like rotten fish. My wife cleaned it today and it's still alive. Things are resilient, son of a bitch, tell you.
It is
That's
rotten
$12.
fish. That's what fish food is. People don't
Yeah,
realize it's dead
it
fish.
smells like, it smelled like dead ass in there. It was not good.
Yeah, that's gross. Yeah, it just smelled bad. I had once, when I was a kid in England, you know, all the, you know, you remember saying I had all those fish. You know, I used to breed them and stuff. And we also had cats, and the cat like ripped open the fish food, and it was just everywhere, just fish like all over my house. And then the whole room just stunk. It was just red and yellow and brown dots just from all the food everywhere.
Yeah. I just sneezed twice. Shout out Professor Oak.
Thank you.
Hey.
I got to stitch some of them together.
Stitch them? Why?
Some of his shout outs, just for the sake of it.
Oh, yeah. All the different people that do it. Yeah, that's funny. So we got about 14 minutes here till we link you guys over. So I'm not just gonna cut it off at 10:30. Let us know when Jake goes live, and then we'll cut it off. Because I don't want to send people over there earlier if he's like a minute late. That'd be rough.
Yeah. We'll just move over when he's live.
Yep. So Mertz Collectibles had said, all these new TCGs are trying to ride on Pokemon's coattails. In the digital age, there isn't room for more card games to be developed and thrive long term. Kids won't care. Magic and Pokemon remain long term. Lorcana will be next. Disney's main collector base is filled with boomers who collect memorabilia. They're not going to give a crap about new TCG. That's the grasping at Pokemon's hype. Damn. That's deep. I'm going to let you run it. I need a tissue. I'll be right back.
Where was that? Did you have that in the notes? Oh, I see
it's
it.
in the notes.
Okay, so I think the first sentence alone, you know, with the TCGs and Pokemon's coattails that they're riding on, I mean, it's been successful, like hugely successful. So I don't blame them. I think it makes a lot of sense on why they would. I also think it's good to create competition and good to create a hobby. I think if there was only Pokemon, it wouldn't feel as much of a hobby. I don't think there'd be as much for a variation and competition and things. You know, just like we've got grading companies, PSA, CGC, and Beckett. Like, people like to have choices and options. So I think it's a good one. But I do think, here we go, King is Burger Majesty. I think there's room for other collectible card games and TCGs and all the rest of it. I love that. Where did you get that from?
It was probably Dollar Tree or Five Below it's for Euchre when we play cards, have the local house family tournament. Whoever gets the last loaner gets to wear this for 20 minutes.
I'm thinking of that Borat scene where it's like, I'm the king of the castle.
My sister.
Very nice.
Not gonna. Best movie of all time. Love that freaking movie.
I've never laughed at anything as much as I've laughed at Borat. Sacha Baron Cohen, when he did Ali G back in the day, CSW is going to know what I'm talking about. He did Ali G back in the day, back when I was playing PlayStation 1, like as a kid. I mean, we're talking a long time ago. He was the funniest guy on TV. And then when he did Borat, it was like, okay, he is the funniest guy in the world. Like, this guy is just absolutely insane. And the stuff that he's done recently, he's done a lot of like voiceover stuff and a lot of roles. Like, he's still busy as hell. It's crazy. And he's married to Isla Fisher, You kidding me? Bless you.
Jesus Christ. I'm dying here. Man, this wasn't meant to be. Shout out to Matt Miller. What's going on, man? What'd you buy?
Oh, how much?
Holy cow.
Major buys. I like the sound of that.
Hell yeah. Matt was he taught me everything I knew. He worked at my company a while back. How long ago? That was a while ago. 10, almost 10 years.
Wow, there's a long time.
Holy shit. Long time, man.
Hey,
You need to come back.
I'm gonna sorry.
You good?
Can I give you the link to Discord and see if anyone wants to join on it?
Oh yeah, I can do it. Yeah.
I put it in the chat
The
here.
notes.
I don't think it's gonna let me add it.
Oh, the private chat.
It might. Let me try.
Shout it out.
Oh, let me do it.
I got it.
It let me do it.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Stumped it. Josh looks like one of the kings from Game of Thrones, something with that crown and thick as F beard. Dude, that sounded right. Sheesh.
Not that little bitch boy though.
I look like Jon Snow in this bitch. Like,
oh, you do look a bit. You know nothing, Josh Green.
Winter is coming.
You do look. Yeah, you got a little bit of. What's his little sidekick dude? The one with the big fluffy coat. You've got his vibes going.
Hodor. That's.
Josh Snow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Josh Snow. I'll take that.
King of the North. Oh, that's such a good show. I want to watch it again. I wish the last.
That's a hell of a
season
compliment. Dude, this fucking
yeah.
hair in the front. It's like I make it pointy, but I have a colic in the front of my head, and it literally just naturally puts it up. It's insane. Now we know Josh is really Slab podcast in the I mean, I got ousted.
I've been accused of that
every time.
Several times I've been accused of it, and I'm like, I don't know what live stream you're talking about that he was commenting in.
I know.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
That's funny. I definitely try playing it off like I'm you because I just like talking shit every time.
I'm fine with it. I think it's funny more than anything. Wow, how did an hour and a half go by? BGS number 5.
100 sealed box. 100 plus. Damn, I'm about to frame this bitch. Damn. That's cool. When is the 5-minute $2 Millie Playboy Cardi appearance? The fuck is that? That was like not English.
I thought that might be a.
Calling it out. Oh my god. Dude, I'd be so done. I'm done already. I'm getting annoyed, to be honest. Annoyed. I literally just listened to, I don't even know what it was, Pat McAfee show. He's like, Roger Goodell saying they're going to go up to 200 million views on the Super Bowl. Like, they're just growing. They're going to South America. They're going to Europe. They're going to all these places. And it was like 120 million before that. And why do you think it's going up that? Like, it's Taylor Swift. Like, you're going to go up this year. And if the Chiefs ain't in the Super Bowl next year, it's going to go back down. Like, literally. It's crazy. Insane. So, got a question for you. In honor of the Super Bowl.
Go for it.
What?
I was just going to...
Go.
I was just going to say, have you checked any of his cards? Like, what are his cards doing? Does anyone care about that?
Oh, somebody just gave Golden the #1 Travis Kelce collection for consignment. So,
Because
I know they're doing dumb shit though.
When they're hype, I mean, that's the time to sell, right? That now would be, I would think, a really good time to sell his cards.
Yeah, I was reading this. Yeah, so I have four questions for you. One really easy one.
All right,
It's an opinion, but in honor of the Super Bowl happening this Sunday, we have an awesome event. Where is the Super Bowl at this year, Professor Oak?
Do they play it at like one of the team's home stadiums, or no?
I am not answering this question.
I think it's at the Chiefs Stadium.
Las Vegas.
Is that in Las Vegas? I don't know.
No. Kansas City.
I'm not messing with you. My friend Mike would kill me if he. Yeah, I already know.
You knew it was Vegas?
Number 2. No, I knew it was Kansas City. I was kidding.
Oh, okay, gotcha. You seriously didn't know it was in Vegas, but you knew where Kansas City was. Got it.
Yeah.
Who are the 2 teams in the Super Bowl? It sounds like you got that locked in.
Raiders and Chiefs, right?
Shut the fuck up. Give me the answer. You're dead ass. You're
it's
serious?
The Florida Gators and the Chiefs.
Shut the fuck up.
Warriors?
No real answer?
Miami Heat?
All right. You're not going to take my game seriously?
Well, hit me with the next one.
Do you know it?
Who is it?
The 49ers and the Chiefs.
And the Chiefs, right? Yeah. That's what I thought.
You didn't say that.
Oh, I was just messing around. Sorry. I didn't get the point. I
Christ.
already said it wrong with messing around, so.
Name one player on each team.
No, we can't.
No?
I'm that bad. Completely blanking.
You know Travis Kelce. You don't know anybody on the 49ers?
I mean, I do. I just can't think of any of their names. That's why because I'd have to get both to win, right? It's all right saying Kelce, but
yeah,
I couldn't think of anyone.
Yeah.
Going on.
Brock Purdy. He's the quarterback. Christian McCaffrey's running back stud. Deebo Samuel, wide receiver. Brandon Ayuk, wide receiver. Team's got some studs.
I don't think I knew any of those names.
Favorite Super Bowl food to have on Super Bowl with the fam chilling?
I think I might actually get this point. Probably a little chip and dip. I feel like it's so easy to enjoy, like a really cold dip with some chips. So easy to enjoy, and you can like just put it back, and it's not something you got to put in a Tupperware and save the rest of it. You just put it back in the fridge, put it in there. Yeah.
What type of dip?
I like a lot of dips. I think I like most dips, honestly. Maybe that the artichoke, the spinach artichoke one. That's a good one.
Oh yeah,
buffalo chicken dip. I feel like that's super underrated. I feel like people don't make enough big enough deal for how good that is.
Crock pot? Do you do it in a crock pot, like warmed up, or you just buy like
like hot, warm? Yeah, I've had the cold ones, but it's like it's almost like dry when it's cold. It's like kind of like it's not as It's not as dippy. What about you?
Yeah. Dips or foods?
Just your general answer, I guess. What should you go to?
I think I'm gonna do catered in B-dubs. Buffalo Wild Wings wings.
Nice.
And my favorite thing is like chips and like cheese, like queso, hot cheese. It's amazing. So good for you.
We got a wing house. Maybe I'll order some wings from Wing House for it. Where's it streaming?
There's what?
Where's it streaming?
Where's what streaming?
The Super Bowl.
The football game?
Yeah. Do you know which app it's on?
ABC.
ABC. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably ABC, so or something like that.
I don't have cable, so I need to make sure I have the right app because I feel like it changed one year that I tried to watch it. It was on like a different app.
Yeah. Yep.
Buffalo Wild Wings is going to buy Arby's.
Dude, Arby's is literally like one of the best fast food restaurants. You are dusted beyond your belief. That's insane. That you would
really good sandwiches, honestly.
Arby's, dude, yeah. It's really almost good. Not fat. Like it's not that unhealthy. If you get just a roast beef sandwich, the fries are trash. Like they're really good, but they're trash for you. But if you're just trying to like get fast food that's not terribly unhealthy, get a roast beef like mid-sized sandwich, throw off one of those pieces of bread. That is not a bad lunch. Like you ain't getting fat off of that, tell you. Any other place, dog shit.
I like that you can add more too. Like make it even
you could do
more full
super jumbo Sammys, like 1 pound roast beefs. Oh my god, the fresh shaved roast beef is so good. Crazy. Absolutely dusted. Dude, this guy doesn't know cuisine. It's disgusting. Wow. Probably never seen a roast beef sandwich in his life. Hey, yo. It's good stuff.
Do you have a bet on the Super Bowl legally?
Squares. I've always done squares.
Squares? What's that?
Wow, I've never had to explain it, and I don't know how to. There's a grid.
Is it a football? Is it a football thing?
It's a football thing. You have a grid of numbers 1 through 10, and then a grid of numbers 1 through 10, and you have the one team on this side and the other team on this side, and the end of the first quarter is 10-10. So you go to the 0 and you go to the other 0 and see who it connects to, and that person wins that quarter. Usually like $250 per quarter at a minimum, $10 a square.
Do you get to choose?
I think I did a good job explaining that.
That was solid. Do you get to choose which square?
Oh yeah, if you get in there early enough, but obviously towards the end it could get filled up. It could be in hot water. But yeah, so I got a couple of squares. Yeah, I got a couple squares. Got a couple for my mama, so got to send that to her. Thanks for the reminder. Need to write that down. My mom loves football. Loves football squares.
Quilly said he's got an advanced degree of a hypotenuse triangle, and he said he has no idea what just said. I feel like I understood it pretty well. I don't think it was too
I have advanced degrees. I have no idea what John just said.
Evan said, are these on the citizenship test? I'm definitely not getting out of my green card then. Oh my god. I'm screwed.
Best American food. What is it?
Ooh, fast food. Oh, that's a tough one. There's so much in Florida. There's very, very little good restaurants here. That's a tough one. I really like certain things from certain places. Maybe Wendy's, because you could have like gross fries and dip it in the Frosty. It's a bit of a guilty pleasure. Oh, Jake's live. You want to rock it?
Yeah, I see he's live. Yeah, for sure. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Leave a spicy comment topic down below after the video ends. But you're going to get rerouted over to Jake, so that probably won't happen. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for coming.
See you guys.
Tell Jake we said hello. We'll pop over there. Have a good one. Peace.
See ya.